Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has reached a point in its second season where the emotional stakes are higher, the interpersonal dynamics are more layered, and the characters are being shaped by the consequences of their own growing pains. One of the standouts in this evolution is Connor, portrayed with remarkable depth and understated vulnerability by Dougie Baldwin. While the series revolves primarily around Georgie, Mandy, and the unpredictable turns of their early married life, Connor has quietly become one of its most compelling emotional anchors. In the latest developments surrounding Season 2, Baldwin opens up about Connor's journey, the heartbreak that reshaped him, and the artistic outlet, music, that is helping the character find his way forward. What emerges is not only a portrait of a young man learning to navigate loss, identity, and purpose, but also a fascinating insight into how the writers and Baldwin himself are using song as a storytelling device to bring Connor's inner world to life. As Season 2 progresses, Connor's role has expanded far beyond the initial expectation of being merely Georgie's supportive coworker and friend. Instead, the writers have carved out a thoughtful narrative for him, portraying a young adult struggling to define his emotional landscape. His heartbreak, stemming from the complicated feelings he developed for Mandy and the realization that the relationship was never going to be his, pushed the character into one of the most affecting trajectories the series has delivered, one that required him to confront who he is, what he wants, and how he copes with pain that lingers even after the moment has passed. Baldwin describes Connor's heartbreak not as a dramatic explosion, but as something more authentic to the world of the show. The quiet fracturing of a good heart in real time. There are no shouting matches, no betrayals framed with soap opera exaggeration, no manipulative twists designed for shock value. Instead, the series gives Connor the space to feel hurt in ways that feel truthful for a young man attempting to figure life out while also trying not to disrupt the world around him. Baldwin reveals that this approach was always intentional. Connor was never meant to be the villain of a love triangle, nor a scapegoat for Georgie and Mandy's ups and downs. Instead, he was written as a fully realized human being who fell for someone unavailable, felt the pain of rejection, and, most importantly, chose to be better instead of bitter. It is this emotional integrity, Baldwin says, that opened the door to one of the series' most surprising creative decisions, letting Connor express himself through music. According to Baldwin, the idea of Connor turning to songwriting wasn't in the original plans for Season 2, but emerged naturally as the writers explored ways for the character to process heartbreak in a way that felt deeply personal. Music, Baldwin explains, became a mirror of Connor's emotional maturation. The songs he writes